me, unrelated to your fight, but we spoke with Diego Lopes last week, and there's some people online that troll him from Brazil because he lives in Mexico and trains in Mexico now, and they think he should be representing Brazil. So if he did win the title, would you view him as a Mexican champion, or would you view him as a Brazilian champion?
Let me tell you this. So this is something that it's not like I have a problem with. It's just like I don't agree with. I started my career in the UFC 2014. It's 2025. I have been living in the US for over 10 years, almost 11 years. My girlfriend's American, I speak English, and not because of that I'm representing the American flag to gain followers from America. I love this country. I have said this in the past. You can go back and look at my interviews. I love this country because it gave me the opportunity to have a job, meet great people, have great friends here. But not because of that I'm gonna say I'm American. I am not. I'm Mexican. I'm proud of it. So whenever you ask me, yes, I have a problem with that. Especially not of Diego. He's just doing his job by doing what he's doing right now. But more also my problem is with like what's up with people. I understand, that he's great, he's exciting, and he's doing his job. But I just don't agree with it. I will never be that way, and I don't want to be that way. If he's doing it, good for him. If people wants to see him as Mexican, I don't have a problem with that. I've been killing myself for over the last 10 years for my country. If they decide to go with him at a moment where we have to fight or we have to face each other, that's on them, not on me, because I've been doing all the things that I, representing my country. I have bleed for my country. I have cried for my country. I have hugged the flag, and I can be more proud of being Mexican.
So just last one for me off of that then. If both you and Diego win on Saturday, how big of a fight would it be between you in Guadalajara in September?
That's what I'm picturing. That's if you ask me, that's what my visualization goes towards that. Obviously, not overlooking to this fight against Pitbull, but you actually have to be prepared for whatever. You have to kind of visualize what you want to happen, create it right in your head. So that's what I've been doing. I was actually texting Brandon Moreno right after his fight. I told him, "Hey man, congratulations! You looked awesome. I'm so proud of you. You have evolved a lot." He was like, "I know, man. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to make this happen in Guadalajara." And I told him, let's make it two championships on Guadalajara. It will be an historical event. So that's what I'm looking for.
And last one for me, you mentioned Guadalajara, obviously another Noche UFC event. We had a big one last year in Las Vegas. What has the response been like from the Mexican fan base from what you've seen to these events?
It's been growing a lot. I remember back in 2014, when we first filmed the Ultimate Fighter, I remember that we had to go, like the UFC was obviously sending us to promote the company and the MMA into these TV shows and whatsoever. So we have to literally teach people about what MMA is, because people didn't know what MMA is. Some of them, even to this point, they think UFC is MMA, which in a way it is, right? But UFC is a promotion, MMA is a sport. And you have to teach people about it, because it's like a super young sport, right? And we as Mexicans, we had that chance to teach people about it, and then people start looking and being like, wow, this is actually really interesting. That's why we kind of move boxing aside, and now MMA is what it is in Mexico is huge. I can tell you that.